Good morning, day 58. We're leaving Salem, Massachusetts, heading back to Boston to the airport, and on our way, we're gonna take our rental car. So I just wanna share with you real quick. Got this Tesla Model 3, and I've gotta say, originally, when it came to electric cars, or these cars, it's kind of a hater. Didn't really get it. And driving this thing, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is so much fun to drive. I can't believe how much I actually like it. I wasn't expecting to. When we went to rent a car, it wasn't what I went for, but they had the option. And I said, hey, let's just do it for fun. And so I got one of these. And the driving experience is just so different. The charging is easy. It's a little funky, like how to turn it on and stuff. It's taken me a little getting used to. But those are things that you'd figure out over time. But the driving dynamic is amazing. This thing is so fast, it's crazy. And it does this like one pedal driving where you essentially never hit the brake. The car kind of brakes for you. It's weird. But once you get going, it's really, really natural. All right, now that we're driving, I'll tell you a little bit more about my impressions of this car and what I'm feeling. The first thing you'll notice, which is really very strange, is it has like a one pedal driving feature. I've heard of this before, but essentially when you let off the gas, the car stops pretty abruptly without hitting the brake. But since it has all the sensors and it's looking ahead at the traffic and the lines, it'll actually stop you exactly where you need to stop. So it's really weird. It like regenerates power, but you can drive through the city, through traffic with never hitting the brake, which is really an unusual feeling. And the braking, especially when you get in, is very abrupt. But once you start driving, it's actually really, really nice. The car also has all these features. Like if you look here on the screen, there's like a still steering wheel. You can just have it drive itself. So it picks up the lines. I mean, I'm not touching the gas. I'm not touching the pedal. Get accelerated, go to 40 miles an hour. It does it all itself. We did this a little bit. It's really made more for highways, but we did it in the neighborhoods. It was working. It gets a little confused when there's a lot of cars around in a neighborhood, but generally speaking, like I'm not touching anything. The car's just driving itself. Oh, see, it said there's a car pulling out in front of us. It recognized it, so that's really nice. But the best thing about the car
500 feet,
is the absolute power. You just hit the gas and it's like, it's ridiculous. Watch this acceleration. God. It like hurts. Okay, the last thing I guess I'll mention is the whole charging and battery consumption thing. It's actually totally fine. I mean, we've had the car, we drove up from Boston to Salem, and the battery's been fine. The charging situation is really easy. We found charging stations in Salem, and so we have 96% charge right now. By the time we get back to the airport, it's gonna be at 93, so it's not as stress-inducing as I thought it might be, where the battery's constantly going down. It actually lasts really a lot, and I've been flooring it a lot because its power is just like so insane, and so I'm using a lot more than I think you normally would. The car has chill mode where it drives like a normal car, and if you put it in there, I'm sure the battery life is very, very easy to deal with. So yeah, I guess all being said, I'm kind of sold on this. I think this is a very, very fun car to drive and a very enjoyable driving experience. So I'm really, really, really impressed with it. So maybe we'll have to get one day, who knows? But anyways, I'll catch you all back in Pittsburgh.